Hi everyone, Kelly Shaffner here. Welcome to my channel. I have a sales video for you today. Today's video is a highlight of my March 2021 sales on Poshmark. So if you enjoy content about reselling and Poshmark, please be certain to subscribe and join me for a future video. March was an excellent sales month for me, and I do think that the stimulus checks hitting our nation really helped with sales, but I also think that some of my actions also helped with sales. Guys, I had a record sales month with 227 sales on Poshmark. Now, for me, that's a big number. I have been selling on Poshmark actually this month. At the end of this month will be 2 years that I have been actively selling on Poshmark. I hit a big goal this month. So if you want to learn more about that, stick around. But like I said, 227 sales on Poshmark. Now, I listed more than I ever have before, but I only listed 215 items on Poshmark the month of March. So I actually had more sales than I listed, which tells me I need to up my listing game. I did participate in a listing challenge, an epic listing challenge with 14 other YouTube creators. If you haven't seen that video yet, I will link it above because that was probably a turning point for me. I really stepped up my listing game. And guys, I am keeping the momentum. I am not listing 100 items a week like I did in that listing, but that listing challenge proved to myself that I can actually get more work done than I thought possible. My What Sold videos have always been a highlight of the previous month, and I like to share with you sales that I find interesting, whether they be high dollar sales, if they're quick flips, and also the ones that the sales, I call them cartwheel sales, the sales that I try to do a cartwheel, it looks more like a somersault, but you know what I'm saying, the ones that you're so happy you finally sold the item. I have some of those and they happen every single month. So those are the things I like to share in my videos, but I have a quick question for you. If you would please let me know if you want to see every single sale that I make. If you want to see these videos more frequently, like weekly or twice a month, please let me know in the comments below because I am just giving you a snapshot of my March sales. I have really good news about March. Guys, I was setting my goals for my reselling business in January. It was really difficult for me to come up with a financial goal for an annual goal for 2021. I mean, I've seen these videos about how to make $100,000 a year reselling on Poshmark or on eBay or online, and I've watched many of them, and they give you a lot of hope, but I'm not there. I have been selling for 2 years on Poshmark and 1 year on eBay, and almost everything that I have learned about reselling, I've learned here on YouTube. A lot of helpful information right here on YouTube. But as I was setting my goals in January, I started working with a nonprofit. I'm actually being mentored because I don't have a business background, and that's what I'm trying to learn more about is running a business. And I was asked in January to set a financial goal for myself, and I'm not going to share that number. You guys know my husband's really weird about me sharing our financials on the internet, but the goal that I came up with was a goal, a personal goal. Basically, guys, my husband's job pays all of our bills. It pays our mortgage, it pays our car payments, it pays for our food and our living expenses, our utilities, everything like that. My income has kind of been extra income, which is really nice. But in January, I was thinking about this. I put a lot of thought into it, and I thought I need to make enough money to pay all of our bills in the event something happened to my husband. You know, 2020 was a real eye-opener, and I realized I need to be self-supporting through my own contributions and not just contributing to the extras in this family, but actually being able to support our family in the event that something would happen to my husband. So that was my goal, and I am so happy to say that March, I actually achieved that goal. I brought home enough income to pay all of our bills. And guys, we do not live an extravagant life. We have a couple car payments, a mortgage payment, and living expenses. And I'll tell you this, if my husband wasn't bringing home the income that he is, we would have no extras. There would be no shoes for Kelly in April. But anyway, I'm really happy to say that 3 months in, by being very intentional and deliberate about my business, that I have made enough money to pay our bills. Now, the challenge is continuing that momentum into the rest of the year. And I ask you, how are you doing on your 2021 goals? We have Q1 in the book. So we have 25% of the data. We can take a look at that and make projections for the rest of the year. I just want you to know I'm in your corner. I am rooting for you. I hope that you are achieving and surpassing all of the goals that you have set for yourself. I like to break everything down into categories. I do have my notebook here, guys, and I've written some things down. I talk about the categories. My number one category that I have consistently since I began this journey that I have sold is tops. I think I have more tops listed than anything else. I sold 70 tops in March, but a close second place, as always, is shoes. I sold 64 pairs of shoes in March. And then dresses. Yay, dresses are selling. I sold 23 dresses. I also sold 16 pairs of shorts and 14 pairs of jeans. I sold 9 pieces of swimwear. Now, that is both swimsuits and swim cover-ups. I put those in the same category. This is a category pants, and pants is anything that's not jeans. You know what I'm talking about. But I also include leggings with pants. If it's in the category in Poshmark, if it's a subcategory of pants, including jumpsuits, it shows up in pants. And I only sold 8 pairs of pants, which helps me to know that I don't really need to be sourcing pants. Then these are all pretty small. I sold 7 handbags. I sold 7 jackets. I sold 7 bras. I'm real happy about the bra sales. And I sold 2 miscellaneous items. I like to jump into the actual sales part with my best sales, but these 2 miscellaneous items are both hats that I picked up at the bins. The weight of the 2 of the hats did not probably even cost me $1. And that's why I share it with you. The first hat is a beanie. It was a Paul Frank for Target beanie. It was a children's hat. I did not know that when I picked it up at the bins, and I put it on my big head and it really was tight. So I did list it in the children's market. I don't list much in the children's market. In fact, my children's closet on Poshmark has nothing in it at this point, but I was able to sell this hat for $15. That was a full price sale, and it sold at the end of the winter season, so I was very happy about that. The next sale was a Columbia Bora Bora outdoor fishing hat. I picked this up in Phoenix, Arizona, and the comps on this hat were about $28, so I priced it at $35 to leave room for offers, and this also sold at full price for $35. So both of these hats together combined cost me less than $1, and the 2 of them together sold for $50. So yeah, I do like to pick up hats at the bins. They offer a really nice return. Let me talk to you about some of my best sales in the month of March. My highest price sale the month of March was not even $100. I made $87 selling this handbag. This handbag I got in a ThredUp Rescue handbag box. So my cost was $10 per bag on these bags. And this one was an Annabelle Ingle. It was a gray leather tote bag. I touched this bag and I knew it was something special, but I wasn't familiar with the brand. Now, this bag was absolutely beautiful on the outside, but there was a lot of ink marks on the inside of this bag. And the bag did receive a lot of attention, but it didn't sell. And I had a couple people reach out to me and were really concerned about the ink marks. They wanted to purchase the bag, but it wasn't in a condition that they wanted. So I was happy to sell this for $87, especially after several people had kind of rejected offers that I had sent to them. And that ThredUp handbag box was moving slowly. But then another really good sale from that ThredUp handbag box was this Coach mustard. It was called the Soho bag, and it was in a mustard color. It was very pretty bag. I did accept an offer on this bag for $50, and finally I am in the clear on that handbag box. Guys, I wasn't really willing to sit and wait to get great offers on these bags. I really wanted to get my investment back. I do have a couple more bags from that lot listed in my Poshmark Closet, so they will be profit when and if they sell. I also had some great shoe sales from my ThredUp rescue boxes, and I want to share this shoe sale with you. I sold these shoes for $40. The brand was A. Gianetti. They were a white leather platform slide sandal. I wasn't familiar with the brand at all, and these shoes were in excellent condition. This was some of the softest leather that I had ever felt, so I knew they were a nice quality shoe. These shoes sold at full price, my asking price of $40. I was very happy, and I will keep my eyes open for this brand, A. Gianetti. And the next pair of shoes that sold were some Marni flats, and these were beautiful. They weren't in pristine condition. They were worn, but I was happy to get them in a rescue box where my cost of goods is $6 per pair, and I sold these Marni flats for $52. The last sale that I want to talk about in my really great sales is a piece, an exclusively Misuk piece. I picked this piece up at the Denver bins. I actually found 3 of these jackets, these knit jackets, and all of them were in perfect condition, and I sold this one for $50. And so these are slow movers. I picked these up in November. So yeah, it has been 6 months that these are in my closet, and I'm kind of sticking firm on the price of these because I know they will move when I find that perfect buyer. So yeah, my cost on these was just over $1, and I was able to flip it for $50. Let's talk about quick flips. I mean, that's always fun, right? Something that you list and it sells within 24 hours. I love these sales. I especially, guys, I will take a lot of offers on these sales that I list, and I have not even put them into my inventory system because it saves me an extra step of work. So you'll see that these aren't all super price sales, but they were quick. And the first one was a pair of Chubby's swim trunks, men's swim trunks. These were brand new with tags. These were a size small. These were given to me by my nephew, and they just didn't fit him, and he didn't return them in the time period allowed. So he gave them to me to sell, and I had a lot of interest very, very fast. This is a Bolo brand Chubby's. I have sold them twice now, and they sell very quickly. I sold these trunks for $45. Now, they're still on the website for $70. So I maybe could have held out for more, but they did not have to go into my inventory. So Chubby's, be on a lookout for Chubby's. The next sale was another new with tags. This was an Under Armour heat gear compression athletic workout top for men, and I did pick this up at the bins in Phoenix, and it sold within minutes of listing for $20. Saved me that extra step. I do have another one almost exactly like it, and I found them together, but the second one does not have tags on it, and it has not sold as rapidly. It is still for sale in my Poshmark Closet. The next piece that sold really, really quickly was a pair of Bermuda shorts. They were heavily distressed Bermuda shorts, and they were by the brand Judy Blue, which you guys know I love Judy Blue. I found these in Phoenix. I was actually walking by a bin, and they were sitting on top of the bin. I saw the label Judy Blue. If you don't know, that is my favorite brand of denim. Guys, pick it up every time you see it and then tag me because I will buy them if they are even close to my size. But these shorts, unfortunately, were not my size, and I listed them, and I really honestly wasn't sure if these were supposed to be shorts or if these were jeans that someone had cut off. But nonetheless, they sold for $20 in less than 24 hours. Could I have made more money on that sale? Probably. If I was willing to sit on it, guys, I really want to move things and get my investment back. So I was happy to see those shorts go to a new home. I got a 5-star review on that, and not surprised because Judy Blue is such an awesome brand of denim. Now, the next two sales that moved very quickly were to viewers. And thank you very much. If you watch this channel and support this channel by buying my products, you are awesome. Thank you so very much. The first piece that sold as soon as I got it listed was by the brand Live and Tell. This is a brand that I had never seen before, but this was a yin yang penguin raglan baseball t-shirt, and I did sell this t-shirt to a viewer for $17. Happy to see that shirt. It was a fun shirt. Happy to see that go to a new home. And then I also sold a pair of Torrid Destructed denim jeans for $25. These jeans were so cute, guys. I tried them on myself. I wanted to make them work for myself, and they just didn't. So I did list them, and I featured them on one of my haul videos, and the viewer reached out and purchased those right away. So those quick flips are always fun and warm my heart. Now, guys, I do want to cover the cartwheel flips because there were some items in March that I was so happy. In fact, these are the sales I think I get most excited about because I've made a lot of mistakes as I am out there sourcing and thrifting. And actually, some of these come from my personal closet and just took almost 2 years to sell. But the first item that I will talk about is a pair of Keen, which is a great brand. Keen water shoes. These were a size 2. These came to me in a ThredUp mystery shoebox, and they were children's. I did have them listed high as if they were adult shoes, and I received lots of offers on those, and I thought the offers were too low, and I have had these shoes for almost 2 years. So when I did receive an offer for $10, I snatched it. My children's closet is empty right now. I want to leave it that way, but sometimes I do get donations of children's clothing, so I list it if I think it's worth listing. But I'm kind of beating myself up for not accepting better offers on these Keen water shoes for children, but yeah, live and learn. This next piece, guys, I literally wanted to throw a party when I finally sold this piece, and unfortunately I sold it at a loss, but here it is. This is a kimchi blue, navy, and white, and it had some yellow knitted halter top. It was a very cute piece, but it was a halter top, so there wasn't much to it, and it was in a really small size, like an extra small or small, I don't remember, but I got this piece in a mystery box. It was one of my very first mystery boxes that I purchased from a Poshmark seller, and it was actually a big YouTuber that was putting together mystery boxes, and oh my gosh, that should have stopped me from buying mystery boxes altogether because this mystery box cost me. I didn't even break even on this box. My cost per piece on this box was over $8. It was really challenging to sell the items that I received in that mystery box. I was so happy to get an $8 offer. So yes, I did take a loss, but I was happy to recoup part of my investment, and it was a learning experience. Not all mystery boxes are created equal. It's risky. That's what I have to say about mystery boxes. I know they are not the best investment for my business to actually make money for my business. I think I do a better job of sourcing. I know my customer better than anyone else, but mystery boxes are fun. So there is some entertainment quality that goes along with mystery boxes, but I am happy to say I have finally sold everything in that box. Even I took a loss, but they're sold. They're out of my house. Now, the next couple items are actually from my personal wardrobe, and I told you before I started selling on Poshmark from my personal closet. This first item, you know what? People don't want my stuff as bad as I wanted my stuff to begin with, but I did sell this Calvin Klein pop-over top. It was in a light lilac color, and I sold it for $12. Happy to see that one go. And then, okay, granted, my pictures here are awful, guys. I listed these True Religion jeans. These are mine, and I listed them the very first week I started on Poshmark, and I actually laid a white piece of fabric. It was a 3-dimensional fabric on a coffee table, and I put my jeans on top of this coffee table that was covered with this white fabric, and I took pictures of these True Religion jeans, and I could not give them away. Almost 2 years later, they finally sold. I received an offer for $16. I accepted it. Those jeans haven't fit me in years, but I did buy them myself, full price. I think they were like $180 when, True Religion was all the rage. So I spent all that money, $170, $180, and I did recoup $16 on a pair of jeans that haven't fit me in years. And the last cartwheel sale, guys, I'm so excited about this sale, and it took a while to sell, but I picked this sweater, this Express sweater. I picked it up off a sale rack, and the sale was $1 per piece of everything on this rack. But this is the little charity shop that I go to that has 90% off all clothes. And guys, that's like every single time I go. I keep waiting for them to get rid of that 90% off sale, but they haven't gotten rid of it since in over a year. So I paid 10 cents for this cardigan sweater by Express, and it sold for $12. It was an awesome flip. It did take a while to sell, and every time I shared my Poshmark Closet and looked at that sweater, I said, there's my dime sweater. That sweater cost me a dime, and I made $12 on it. That's the snapshot. That's the highlights of March. I want to tell you, my average sales price went up, but I did sell 170 units for under $25. I accepted offers in the month of March. It really paid off for me, but 170 items under $25. My average sales price for the month of March is just below $24. So that's a win for me. Every month it seems to be going up a bit, even with those $8 sales. My average sales price is going up. I think accepting sales just brings more sales. It attracts more sales. You have any thoughts on that? You are often curious about if I offer shipping discounts, and the answer is yes. I do offer shipping discounts every single time that I send an offer. Poshmark makes you do that, so shipping discounts are quite common with my sales. Some of you have asked about my expenses, what I'm actually spending on product and supplies and stuff like that. So I want to break that down real quick for you. I did spend $138 the first week in March at the Goodwill outlet. I went and did a great big haul. I brought home 87 pounds of product the first week in March, so that was $138. I purchased a great big shoe lot. That was $300. I also went to Goodwill. I did a little Goodwill haul. That was $48 out of my pocket. And okay, this is something you haven't seen yet, but I did buy another thread-up shoebox, a mystery. And I purchased that in March. I haven't even opened it, so I will open it in April. I'll film it. You can check it out. So, and also I had some supplies. I spent $33 on supplies. I'm kind of stocked up, but every month I feel like I purchase something. $33 was spent on supplies for a grand total of $619 was spent on expenses. So that'll give you an idea of what I'm investing in my business. It breaks down to about $155 a week I am spending on product and supplies, and the return has been very satisfactory. Guys, I almost forgot. I sold 10 bundles in the month of March. That's way up from January and February. I did start reaching out to people that were bundling, and I offered them even a bigger discount than my already 20% discount that I have on my Poshmark Closet. So I sold a few more bundles that way. So that was kind of fun. So that's it, guys. I'm going to end this video right here. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. Thanks for being interested in what I am doing here. I look forward to your comments, guys. If you want more detailed what sold videos, and if you want them more frequently, I would love to know about that, because as I plan my video schedule for April and moving forward, I'd like to know exactly what you want to see. Thanks again for joining me. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. It's a bins haul, guys. I'm going to share the rest of my Phoenix bins haul with you. I'll see you very soon. Bless you.